So, Shivani, I just had a look at the rash. But before we go further, I would like to ask if you have any other concerns apart from the cold and rash.
The cold seems to be getting better. The
Okay.
sore throat and the runny nose that I had,
Okay.
they seem to be getting better.
Okay.
But this rash is quite itchy
Mhm.
and quite painful also.
I see.
And I just don't understand how did it turn up suddenly.
Okay. So I can see where this is coming from. You are kind of worried about the sudden appearance of the rash,
Right.
isn't it?
Hmm.
Okay. Now let me explain you more details about the condition. So based on the examination I have done, it looks like you have got a mild case of shingles.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of shingles before?
A little, but I don't have much idea about
Okay. So basically, it is a viral infection of nerve root.
Okay.
And this happens mainly due to the low immunity. So because of the cold that you had for 5 days, your immunity was really low, and that was the time when the chickenpox virus that were lying dormant in your body became active, and they kind of caused the rash that you are having at the moment.
Okay.
In shingles, the rash tend to be very painful and itchy, just like you have at the moment. Now, I know this is a lot to take in. Let me know if you have any concerns at this stage.
This disease really sounds serious to me. I'm even more worried now. And I was thinking if this would spread to the different parts of the body, like
See.
it happens in chickenpox.
Mhm.
And will this get even more worse?
Yeah, so you're worried about the rash spreading to the all over body. Now, let me assure you that the shingles tend to be self-limited. They don't spread as fast as the chickenpox spreads.
Okay.
Right? And then they tend to occur only on one side of the body, like you have only on the left side. Okay? So rest assured, it would not spread. Like they are less likely to spread. And then, although it will, like as you mentioned, it is painful. So they tend to be painful and cause a bit discomfort, but it will fade over a period of time, right? And it definitely won't get any worse if we take proper care. This
Okay.
is that reassuring,
I hope so. I'm not sure, although, but
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Any further questions here?
No, so far it's okay.
Okay. So now I would like to give you some suggestions on how you can deal with the pain you're having at the moment.
Okay.
Now, first of all, what you need to really do is put a dressing on this rash so that it will reduce the itching you're having, and kind of it will make you feel comfortable, reduce the discomfort that you're having. Another thing you can probably do is putting an ice pack on the rash, on the dressing itself, not on the rash. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So if you put the ice on the dressing, it will be helpful in reducing the pain that you are having. But please remember that you should not be putting the ice directly on the rash. There has to be the dressing in between.
Okay.
And finally, we will be also giving you some tablets to manage your pain. We'll be giving you the paracetamol tablets so that as and when you have pain, you can take them.
Okay.
Are you okay with this plan?
Like a paracetamol is enough because I would really prefer a more stronger medicine than this.
Okay.
As you know, this is already so painful, and I'm also worried that it will get worse.
See.
And even if you can suggest me something, an ointment or gel that I can apply on this.
Okay. Okay. So you are looking for a stronger pain management options, is that correct? Yeah. Now, see, as far as the medicine is concerned, we wouldn't really at this stage recommend any stronger painkiller. The reason behind that is because this rashes tend to last for a few weeks. So if you take those stronger painkillers for a few weeks, they tend to cause a lot of side effects. Yeah, so I think paracetamol in combination with the ice packs should be able to reduce the pain that you are having. And about the gels that you mentioned, in the market we get a lot of gels that immediately relieve the pain you have. But because this is a rash, it is really important for us to avoid putting anything on the rash because it kind of builds a cover on the rash and prevents healing. Oh, so applying, the pain management gels and analgesics are clear no-no. They won't be very helpful, I'm afraid.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And another reason, why they shouldn't be used is because they can also lead to, a few things kind of getting into the rash, and the rash may, over a period of time, become infected. Oh. Yeah, those gels are not clean, sterile, right? So they tend to, make it worse.
Okay.
So that is the reason I think we will be sticking to paracetamol and the ice pack in the
Okay.
moment. Now, I'd like to know how, were you managing this rash so far? Have you tried doing anything for it?
No, I haven't tried anything. One, because I didn't know much,
Okay.
and also I was trying to only what I could do was avoid scratching
Hmm.
at the moment. So I
Yeah,
haven't tried.
absolutely. Okay, so what you have done is absolutely correct. You
Mm.
should try to, prevent itching that, scratching that, because scratching can cause more complications. Another thing I would like to add to the management is wearing clothes which are cotton purely and breathable.
Okay.
So that would be helpful in, speeding up the healing.
Okay.
Fresh. Okay, so now Shivani, let me know if you have any concerns about what I have just explained.
No, all that is although clear, but I'm just hoping that this gets resolved as soon as possible.
Yeah, I can see that you are, you want to get over this as
Yeah.
early as possible.
Yeah.
Let me assure you that you will for sure. It is a self-limiting condition. So over a period of time, it will fade.
Okay.
And the paracetamol we have prescribed will be, like quite helpful in managing the pain you're having at the moment. So what I would like to do next is we'll be arranging another appointment in about 4 weeks' time
Okay.
to see how this rash is healing. Right? But it is really important for you to be watchful. If you notice that this rash is getting worse in any way, or if you notice any, other rash appearing anywhere in your body, that is kind of the situation where you should contact us immediately so that we can do something about that as well.
Sure.
Okay. So wish you a speedy recovery, and I'll see you in 4 weeks.
Sure. Thank you.
So, Shivani have just assessed Parth, and he seems to be fit enough. But I would really like to ask a few more questions to understand more in detail about your concerns. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So, have you noticed any behavioral changes in him recently?
Not exactly. He seems to be fine.
Okay. And what is what are his food habits like?
Well, he does not like to try different kind of foods,
Okay.
and usually he cannot complete his plate.
Let's see. Okay. And what about his sleep pattern?
He sleeps well. That's not an issue.
Okay. So, based on the examination I did, what I noticed was like he looks generally healthy. His vitals are all normal. We assessed his height and weight as well. That seems to be pretty good considering his age.
Okay.
So there doesn't seem to be any issue as such based on my examination, but I would still like to know more about your concerns related to his diet. You can tell me.
Yeah, like is worrying me is his weight actually. I feel it's quite less than it should be,
Yes.
although he happens to drink a lot of milk,
I see.
but still it doesn't seem to be enough.
Okay. And like, how do you come to this conclusion of, his weight not being enough? Have you been trying to compare it with someone else?
Yeah, like I have my friends and their kids.
Okay.
But unlike them, he doesn't seem to try new things, new fruits and vegetables. He just refuses to eat that.
Okay. Yes. As a parent, your concerns are absolutely valid, and that is how we just judge ourselves as well whether we are doing right things for him or
Yeah.
not, right? But let me assure you that the weight, well, not every child at the same age would have the same weight. So, what we basically do is we set a limit. We compare the child's weight with the growth chart, right? And if we compare parts, height, and weight, and other developmental features with the standard growth and development chart, he falls in the normal category. So, please don't worry. Everything is fine with him. And then about the food habits that you just mentioned, again, let me tell you that at this age, it is very common because they are still trying to explore new tastes, and that kind of makes them a bit choosy about not trying new things, right? Because their taste is still developing.
Yeah.
So it will take, maybe a few more months or years for him to start liking everything.
Okay.
And as I said, that considering his growth and development, whatever he is eating seems to be enough for him.
Okay.
But if you could give me more insights into how often do you feed him generally?
I make sure to give him every 3 to 4 hours.
Okay, and how much is it, like in each meal?
It's quite a small portion that I give. I don't give him big portions.
Okay, so small and frequent is a really good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, and does he feed himself?
Yeah, he takes food on his own.
Okay, so that's a pretty good schedule. Like, if he is able to take something 3 to 4 hours, that's quite reassuring. I think he is doing pretty well. But still, let me know if you have any further concerns about
Yeah,
this.
like as I said, he does not eat much
Hmm.
apart from milk.
Hmm.
So I was thinking if we should do certain tests to figure out what is wrong with his habit or something.
I see. Okay. So you feel that it is serious enough to dig further and do some test, and as a parent I can see, we tend to become very anxious and about our children, but then at this stage, because he's falling into the normal category of growth and development, I don't think any tests are required.
Okay.
And the physical examination was also a kind of test which came up to be completely normal. There are
Okay.
no abnormal findings as such.
Mm-hmm.
So at this stage, I don't think we need any test. And the refusal that he's having right now for trying out new things would gradually improve. Like once the children cross the 2 year age, they tend to become, accept more versatile food, and they tend to eat variety of food after that.
Okay.
Right? So now I'd like to give you some strategies through which we can, try to make sure that he develops taste for different kinds of foods. Right? And the first thing here, which I must emphasize, is the amount of milk that he's taking at the moment.
Okay.
Although the general understanding is that milk is a whole meal, that's quite not true because milk does, become very heavy to digest and it remains for a very long time in the stomach and gut. And that is the reason why taking a lot of milk would reduce his hunger.
Mm-hmm.
And that could be the possible reason why he is not able to finish his plate of food when you actually give the variety of food to him.
Mm-hmm.
And another reason is milk also tends to prevent absorption of essential nutrients such as iron.
Mm.
So, because of these two reasons, I think this is the high time we should gradually start reducing his milk intake.
Okay.
What do you feel about this?
Honestly, I'm not sure if I want to reduce the milk intake. Um, because I'm afraid he might not want to eat anything else.
I see. Okay, so you feel that at least he's having milk, let him have it, right?
Yeah.
Quite natural. Okay.
Mm.
But again, as I said, if we continue to give him the same quantity of milk, then he won't have any appetite left for trying out other variety of food, right? So that is the reason it is really, really important for us to now reduce milk intake and include more varieties such as vegetables, fruits, and different types of grains in his diet, right? And make sure that you don't force him to complete a certain amount of food at a certain time because children tend to be very choosy about when and how much they want to eat, right? So it would be really helpful if you don't kind of stipulate any amount or any frequency on him. Just let him eat the way he likes it and give him as and when he asks for food.
Okay.
Do you think you can do that?
Yeah, I can try that. But is there anything I can do to improve his appetite?
Okay, so there are certain things which you can definitely do to improve his appetite, and one of them is to, give fruits and vegetables in a way where he enjoys having them. Maybe adding some flavors to it. Like if he likes milk, maybe combining milk with some fruits could be helpful. So
Okay.
at the same time, he will be able to get other micronutrients as well, and we can make sure that he kind of gets everything that is needed for his growth and development.
Okay.
Anything else that I can help you with?
No, I think it's fine.
Okay, so before we wrap up, let us set out a plan for the next few weeks. What I'd like to do next is I want you to come back and see me in 4 weeks' time.
Okay.
At that point of time, we will again assess his growth and development, and we will see if reducing the milk intake has helped in any way in terms of increasing the intake of other types of food,
Okay.
right? And if we feel that he is not doing well enough, then as you suggested, we might think about doing some test or we might think about digging further into it.
Okay.
Are you okay with that plan?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so see you again in 4 weeks' time then.
Sure.